Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the simulator. Welcome back to the channel here, Turbo Talon Golf on the YouTubes. Today I am doing something strange for no reason whatsoever, just because it popped into my head. I'm gonna use my TaylorMade QI10 7-wood for the entire round, to include putting, chipping, everything. And it's for absolutely no reason. I can't really boil it down to anything other than I did the round where I only used it for my driver. But then I thought, why not take it a step further and just use it for an entire round? Obviously, it's not going to work in some situations. It's just not what that club is made to do. I really need to stay out of the tall grass. Chipping is going to be kind of a challenge. And this is also something you would never really do on a real golf course unless it had absolutely no long grass or anything like that. It's purely for educational purposes only. And unfortunately, the only things that I really have in here that fit the bill, other than just picking a random golf course, because I want to do it in a competitive setting so that I don't get stupid with it and start just hitting random shots, is going to be Bogey's Backyard League. Bogey, you've been selected. Let's check out the vitals here. I don't have a ton of time. Gimme auto putt set to 6. We're playing white tees at 6,000 yards. Normal green firmness with a stimp of 11. Fairway firmness is normal, wind is calm, and the tournament is at 3,600 feet above sea level, which will help a little bit because sometimes I'm going to need a bit of extra distance. All right, let's load this up and see how the round goes. Looks like we're about loaded in here. Twisted Sticks Golf Club. This is awesome. Especially a guy that's from what the Wild West used to be. You can see the general store over here. Really nice. It's almost like the set for a spaghetti western or something, or a Clint Eastwood film. That's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. Can you guys see this cowboy riding his horse over here? Wonder where he's going. Maybe that's the course marshal. Okay, we got a 371 to the pin. Nothing really going on with the wind. I think I can hit this club about 200 yards or so, but we can see the fairway kind of banks away. The fairway's doing a lot of stuff. Let's not worry too much about it. It's my first swing of the morning, and I do got to go to work at some point. So let's get the round started out here. Maybe we only play 9 holes. I'm not sure. This really isn't the shot I'm worried about. It's the approaches and the chips and all that other stuff. Ball's gonna want to go right on us. So I got to figure out how to hit this club 150 yards. 150 yards. I don't even feel like I swung very hard, and that went 111. This is going to be the really tricky stuff here. 37 yards to the pin. I don't know how to hit this shot with a 7-wood. Wish me luck. All right, let's hope we don't have too many more of those. Let's try that again. Ball's gonna want to roll to the right here. How do we do this? I wouldn't say that was too bad. Now we're putting, and we know that we can putt with our shoe, so this is probably gonna work. It just might take some time to like get the flow going here. I have better HLA with this club than with my real putter. Okay, that was a bit rough. We took a triple there. We'll get better. 550-yard par 5. D-Lud is leading this one. He's 9 under. He probably used his whole bag of clubs. There's that stupid little left shot. I don't know what I'm doing to do it. It looked like it was off the sweet spot. .290 to the pin. Third shot here. Oh boy. .172. This club can hit .172. You learn a lot about a golf club when you're not allowed to hit it full bore. I will tell you that. Like this shot you would never hit with this club, obviously. Double. Okay, triple, then a double. Let's see if we can start getting this thing under control here. Okay, I must be doing something weird. Everything's pulling to the left. $140. A $140 out of the rough with the 7-wood. How do I hit this? Not like that. How would you get loft on a club like this? Lean back. Get a little bit of loft. It's hard to get loft off of when you're not teed up though, too. You can see you don't need to put much effort into this club to get it to hit the ball quite far. Stuff comes off the face, not aggressively, but different than you might think. Another double. I think we're starting to see why there are different golf clubs in the bag, right? Which isn't a mystery. Never was really a mystery. That's our first par. Let's see if we can catch up to D-Lud. $200 yards. 137. 137. What does that shot look like? Please don't go in the sand. I have no idea how I would hit this out of the sand. That's another thing. If we go into a sand trap, I'll have to figure something out. Like maybe chop at it. Okay. Sadly, that is a shot that I encounter a couple of times around where your ball just doesn't go where you want it to. I call it a waste of a stroke, because there's not much else to call it. It's crazy how fast the ball comes off the face of this club. It's almost like it's kind of hot. Not temperature hot, but like you get a good return on investment. Oh, I thought we were going to make a putt with a 7-wood. Okay. Score's ballooning up pretty good. We're plus 11 after 5 holes. 263. We know this club does not hit quite that far. We might be in trouble here. I don't know if I can get this club up over this bunker here. Let's not risk it. Oh, there I am in the bunker, guys. This is going to be interesting. We're out. That ball's all over the place. Let's grab a new ball. Bet you didn't know you could get that kind of loft with a 7-wood, baby. Look, boom. Okay. I'm trying some different stuff here. Honestly, this video is just kind of stupid. I don't even know if I want to post it. What do we get there? Another triple? Okay. Club's fine off the tee. Other than that, I'd say you would really need to have a good reason to be doing this on a real golf course. Like you and your buddies, your wives drop you off, and you do a shot on the second tee because you won't want to do that until you're out of range of the clubhouse, right? Ask me how I know. And then proceed to play 7-wood golf for the remainder of the round. We got to cut this dog leg. Not sure where this has us aimed here. One up. That's good enough. Okay, that was almost a golf shot. 21 degree of loft, I believe. 77. It is kind of hard to get the ball in the air. You're used to swinging a club like this, full bore, not full bore, but your normal swing. So this is kind of strange. That kind of worked out there. You know, this kind of honestly ain't a bad exercise if you did this with like every club. Maybe do it on the driving range. Hell, I don't know. You can see the score is getting out of hand pretty quick, though. We're not going to be competitive this week at all. We're not going to be competitive at all. It's funny, those were coming off the face hot, and then they weren't all of a sudden. I hate these holes. I hate these holes where there's a tree in front of the tee box. Like, it wouldn't really matter except for the club I'm using is kind of going to hamstring me. And now we'll see just how much trouble we're in because we're behind a big rock. I got to find a way to get this up. Well, that worked really well. We might get out of here with a bogey. Get in the hole. That's better HLA than my putter. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, this is such a cool course. I'll have to mark this as a favorite for when I have company over. Really cool course. If you're a masher, you can try to go further. I don't hit this club far enough to get over there, but we'll see if we can't get it over to this segmented fairway here. Hitting little draws, I don't know what it is. That was a little toey. 322. And then, yeah, that's drawn too. Drawn together. $150. I keep leaving the mini map open big. 150, 160 here. It's just a tough club to hit. This guy's patrolling. Okay, cardinal sin. We've gone coast to coast. We're doing the walk of the shame. The walk of shame, not the walk of the shame, but that went more than twice as far as it needed to. Got to be careful here. It's almost like the simulation software doesn't know what to make of you using these weird clubs in these situations. This is going to be a pretty high scoring hole here. Get in the hole. Okay, what do we get there? 10, a 10. Let's see what we can do here without hitting a tree. 240, 280. Might as well just go for it. Close the mini map. Still won't land on the fairway, will it? Nope. Good old GS Pro. 216, we can kind of go normal with it here. Well, that didn't go where I wanted it to go, did it? I guess we were hitting out of an uneven lie. Ooh, what do we do here, guys? This could be tough. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. Was able to cut that dog leg, and now we are absolutely screwed. It's like, why are you hitting this club out of this lie? Something's not right here. Have you lost your marbles? A little bit, yeah. See, it doesn't even know what to make of it when you're putting. Got to be careful. It just in case somebody's dumb enough to do this themselves. Yes! Double bogey. We just played a 7-wood out of a pop bunker and got a double bogey, guys. If you don't love this, I don't know. What do you love? There's a normal-ish shot with the 7-wood. Must be getting a little warmed up. 2-0 something. 166 to the pin. We're going to come out left. We know we need to aim a little right here. 166, and I got to get up. That ain't going to cut it. This is a weird club to hit when you're not swinging, if you have to take something off it. Tried to get that one in the air a little. It sort of worked. Now we've got a weird little lie that some people arguably would hit a club like this out of. Okay, that ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna get out of this grass unless I get some loft here. It's like if I could hit a little chip shot with it, it's just so... It's difficult to know how the ball's gonna come off the face. Oh, this thing's killing us. That's not even how this club would work in real life, guys. I'm telling you. If you were in the fringy rough like this, using this club, it wouldn't just do that. Did we get out and then out of the circle? Jeez, 8th shot here. Oh, come on. It doesn't know. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What do we got, 160? There's that crappy little draw. Little toey. What do we got here? How can I get this ball up in the air? Yeah, this really ain't the club for the job, huh? That almost got out of the grass. Time is it? Time to go to work. Thirteenth hole. 197. Got lucky there, if you could call it that. Oh, now we're up Crap Creek. Oh, we're in trouble, boys. I've hit OB. Re-hit. Like why would you bring up a prompt that only had one option? Unless it's like, are you sure you want to complete this purchase? Well, no, because that's more than one option. I feel like that's just wasting time that you would never get back. Like you literally have no other option. The game will not proceed forward unless you click that. It just should say, you've hit OB, and then take you back to the original spot of your shot. Yeah, it doesn't know what to make of that club speed on the putting green. If I could do this over again, I would have my putts, I would tell it I wasn't using a putter. Like right now, I'm going to tell it I'm not using a putter. If the ball ever stops, let's hit fast forward. It doesn't care now. Should have a new appreciation for every individual club in your bag after this. Oh man, somebody's gone to a lot of work in this designing this course, and I appreciate that. All right, come on. Who has this kind of time? 225. Everything's going left. All right, we're in a little bit of a predicament here. Let's see if we can manage to chip with this club. That actually kind of worked. What's strange is these scores with just using one club aren't that different from my normal scores. So, just goes to prove that golf's pretty hard. Roll over. Roll over. Nope. GS Pro hates equally. It doesn't even let you into the circle if you're using only a 7-wood. It didn't know what to make of that. 170. Is it gonna draw over now? No. We're aware of GS Pro's tricks at this point. Like that was off the toe. Gotta tell it you're not putting or it gets confused. See how confused it got? I also just figured something out. If you are using anything but a putter and the ball goes in, you get the crowd celebrating thing. It's not just for chip-ins anymore, guys. Okay, that one was a fadey slice. 198. 126 downhill here. This is going to be kind of a fun little worm burner there. I heard it hit the bottom of the screen. 96 yards. I'm a golfer who had actually been golfing for a little while could probably do a lot better job at this. I'm a mere mortal. I have a different club in my bag for almost every situation one might encounter. That was just a regular double bogey. What are we up to? 45 over? Okay, we're almost done. And then I gotta go get ready for work here. All right, that is a crummy little something or other off the toe. Come on, baby, stop rolling. What's going on with these fairways? .205. Respect the game, buddy. You don't respect the game. Nobody who respected the game would play a 7-wood only round in a video game. That was weird. I'm learning a lot about this club here. Terrible swing path. Okay, this is where this club gives me fits, is because I don't know how to swing it to get out of this crap. Yeah, I don't know how to get it up in the air. I think Tiger Woods can get a 3-wood up in the air from there. I can't, I don't know how to do it. Okay, make sure you're telling it you're not using a putter or it malfunctions. It definitely uses a different algorithm if it knows you're not putting. Which makes me wonder what the massaging algorithm looks like for putting. Because that felt more like a putt. Yeah, we're just playing the stupid back and forth past the hole game here, Happy Gilmore style, but we'll get it here. Let me hit it lighter. It doesn't know what to make of the high head speed on a putt. All right, last hole. This has been something. This has been a something. 50 over par. Whoo. Whoo. I don't really want to hit into this bunker, guys. Bunkers are bad. Long grass is bad, as you might expect. That was off the bottom of the club. It feels like it was thin. Roll up into that circle. Fruit roll up. Oh, come on. I forgot the stats for this round. Okay, we're out. That was by and large a massive waste of time. I wouldn't do that unless you had nothing else to do, or like all of your other clubs were in the shop getting re-gripped or re-shafted or something. Pretty good score here. No complaints. Pretty clean scorecard, I would say. We had a birdie or a par here and a par here. No complaints on the score. 125's pretty average for me. Let's check out the stats. 2 pars, no birdies, no eagles. That's a normal round for me. 2 bogeys, 4 double bogeys, 10 double pluses. That again is a normal round for me. 44 putts. That's about 1.5 putts per green, or 2.5 putts per green. Again, normal round for me. 40-minute duration, normal. 1 green in regulation, pretty normal. Fairway, 4 fairways. That's actually more fairways than I normally hit in a round. And then 53 over par, pretty normal score for me. Longest drive was 223 and best ball speed was 131, and then total putting was about 75 feet. Again, guys, pretty normal round for me. I play just as good with a single club as I do with a whole bag. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this is for educational purposes only, and if you had nothing else to do, like you had some time to kill. I gotta go get ready for work. We'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.